Welcome back everyone, it's Kolivanz here right after Halloween because I didn't celebrate it because I don't like Halloween like that. And if you didn't get your chance to finish your Halloween plans, don't worry because soon there will be many other things, frightening or not, to pique your interest, such as what's going to happen in about 5 days or so. Why am I so enthusiastic, you ask? Because it's almost the end of my semester and I'm applying to another one, and it's also raining outside, so if you hear any background noise, please don't mind. I'm trying this from a standing standpoint now because when I sit down, I don't really get to engage with you guys more. Also, it's totally not because I wanted to show off the JoJo print that I got. Okay, this one, how do I do this? That's Kira. That is the mixed picture of the JoJos that I got. Okay, let me take this camera. And this one is Kira. This one is the other JoJo that I got. And this one is the same artist that did Kira. You know, I kind of just thought that if I had both artists, it would make it, you know, kind of cohesive a bit. Speaking of the month of October, it's just, what, 2 more months until I move out, so this background I will try my best to replicate this in my new office space, but I can't make any promises. This is my computer. Again, this is my Blue Yeti microphone. Despite what people say about Blue Yeti microphones, they do really good. I've done all my voiceovers with Blue Yeti microphones. Back to the topic of this video though, sponsored by literally no one. I just kind of wanted to show you what I've been doing during my quarantine lifestyle. Here is a bit of what I've been doing during quarantine, wasting the little money that I've had on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the rest of my equipment. The number one thing that I wanted to talk about was that during quarantine, I spent the better part of 2-3 weeks binging JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and out of those 3 weeks, compared to people that have watched JoJo most of their high school life, or have watched it and followed it since its sterilization, which is beyond impressive. I can tell you that I really like the series, though my unpopular opinion extends to part 3 for me was the best part because my favorite character is Jean-Pierre Polnareff, whether it's in part 3 or part 5. And if I had to list the JoJo characters, or at least the main JoJos in the order that I really like them, it'd be what? Joseph is at the very top. Then it's Josuke, then Giorno, then Jonathan, and that's it. And Jotaro. No, I really like Jotaro. Wait. Joseph, Josuke, Jotaro, Giorno, and then Jonathan. But those are supremely interchangeable depending on which part I'm fangirling about at the time. Something that I have also been toggling with is playing games. I'm not really a gamer. I play Valorant, but only because my friends have started playing Valorant. Recently, they bought me Black Ops 3. I don't like playing that game. I only like playing that game with my friends, so you will never see me playing a game of Valorant, Black Ops, Animal Crossing, Smash, Fortnite, without the company of at least, 3 other people. Valorant is just an easy shut your brain off game to play. I really like playing it after school or during class, and I don't have to think about anything because everything's just simple and straightforward. I know what the best weapons are, I know how to use them, I know that I'm like trash, so when you're aware of all those points, multiplayer games or FPS games are pretty fun. Speaking of spending time with friends, I have spent quite possibly every waking moment talking to one of my friends. It has been ridiculous. I see them every day, 2 or 3 times a day, from the point that I wake up to go to school to the point that I log off to go to bed. Like, it's ridiculous, but I kind of like it. Quarantine just gives me that freedom, and instead of going to school, watching everyone be tired and depressed, I get to be at home listening to everyone being tired and depressed, but still getting the same gratification that I get playing a good game of Valorant. Aside from spending time with my friends, I really like the freedom quarantine gives me to watch anime more. I felt this sort of revelation that middle school and early high school was quite possibly for me the best time to watch anime. I had so much free time because I didn't have any friends. And during that time, I binged through all the anime that I have probably watched, or 85% of it, because I licked on my mouth. Wow, most of that was during the year, during that summer that I spent binging, 25 different animes. Quarantine just kind of opens up that possibility to watch new upcoming ones, though I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the new upcoming ones. Rent a Girlfriend was okay, I might try that one later on. Jujutsu Kaisen, I was pretty excited about that, but I think it's gonna be like God of High School, where I was also excited about that, but you know, after that last fight, it kind of just was disappointing, because then I read the webtoon and I realized that it was absolute garbage. I think right now the routine that I have with anime and manga, it's pretty straightforward. Maybe every 1 or 2 months I'd really get into this one anime and I'd obsess over it for that time. And then I keep up with the recurring ones like Attack on Titan. I wait for those monthly chapters like they're the highlight of the year for me. And honestly, Attack on Titan coming out December 7th, that is really scary because it's a new animation company and school might start up again, so we'll see about my availability, which I'll always have for Attack on Titan, but I'm more worried about my classes. Some of the best things in quarantine, in my opinion, have been enjoyed alone. Like just me sitting down at my computer, having a good old time by myself. And I don't know how I feel about that, really. I've almost always, in the, early years of me being a weeb, been by myself because I didn't have any friends, or I didn't have really anyone to talk to about the things that I liked. And to me, if I wasn't going to talk about the things that I liked with other people, then why talk to anyone at all? Which isn't a healthy mindset, but I'm learning that now. And during quarantine, I've just had some healthy alone time by myself. Whether it be watching anime, catching up on manga, reading manhwas every day, it's just that, just me. And before I got my job, it probably was going to continue to be just that. And I think that I would have stuck around with it for a while, but I'm just ready for America to open everything up because I want to go outside again. I watched Akira in the movie theater. Before that, I had never watched that movie before. And that's the only experience that I've had outside of my house, and it was a damn good one. So I'm really excited for more anime to come to theaters after quarantine because that is probably the most thing I will spend my money on. I don't know if I want things to go back to normal because before this, everything was kind of ass. So I think everyone would benefit from maintaining what it feels like to be in self-quarantine versus the whole before thing where everyone was so busy, no one had time for anything. Quarantine just gives you that peace to relax. Or for you guys to relax, to be honest, because I still have to try and come up with videos for more uploads. I have a list of things that I want to do, but I can never come up with the script on time between my days off to work on them. So like this video, it's been created right now. I'm just so fond of this new setup that I actually wanted to film it before it was gone and I moved to another place that might not be as good as this one. I hope that you can get from this video the cool background that I was going to showcase throughout this entire channel of me being flustered in front of the camera and just in general this disorganized mess that I've got going on. My Instagram, my Twitter. Instagram I'm not very active on, but follow that Twitter if you want rare sightings of my activity. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know if there are any other ideas that you want me to cover at the bottom in the comment section. If you're new here, I do content about anime, Japan, other things that I find interesting, so if that seems right up your alley, then you might want to stick around for more videos. And if you do, thanks for reaching to the end of this one. Goodbye.